Hey guys, welcome back. It's Maverick here today with the penultimate episode of Kamisama ni Natta Hi. So, at this point, we're just all waiting to see how Mayada-san is going to wrap up this series, right? Is it going to go for a happy ending, a semi-happy ending, or a sad ending here? Now, personally, I feel like it's more reasonable, looking at the progression so far, that it's going to go for a happy or semi-happy ending, because we don't really see Hina in a position where she's dying, right? She doesn't seem to be in deteriorating health or whatnot. So having like a miracle sort of situation that cures her, or maybe a situation where Youta is going to spend many years of his life trying to find a cure for Hina and then eventually succeeding, I see it more working towards that kind of thing. Now, then again, Maeda has mentioned before during interviews and whatnot that he wants Kamisama ni Natta Hi to be a very emotional and very, very sad anime. So, with that in mind, the sad ending obviously is still on the table. I just don't really think it's going to be that way, though. But honestly, the only way for this to really go to the emotional path that he's saying is probably for the sad ending. So, I think probably in this episode, we will be getting confirmation where exactly it's headed towards. So, with that being said, let's jump into the episode. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Now, personally, at this point, I'm hoping more for the semi-happy ending. Right. Well, I certainly hope you guys are giving her supplements, if she's refusing to eat her vegetables. But yeah, the main thing is, I don't really see her health deteriorating right now. If you're still alive, there's still a chance, right? Free time. That's really ironic. This is really similar to like somebody who had strokes before. Like, not even a case of being, you know, how can I say it? Like, it's not a case where she hasn't mentally, like, she's mentally young or something like that. Like, she's mentally like a child. This seems more to me similar to, like, a stroke victim. Because I experienced it before with members of my family. But again, right? Again, doesn't seem to have any deteriorating situations here. Right? It's not like her condition is getting worse or anything like that. Okay, are there gonna be some new scenes? Okay. Days of Are you really sure it's the best idea to take her out of here, though? How are you gonna care for her? Stop using. Yeah, this is like complete. Yeah. Yeah. Youta. Yeah, just keep working at it. Now, just to be clear here, I do hope that she remembers, but even if she does, I feel like even so, it would be better if it would be better if you know she has a facility to treat her as well. That's kind of harsh. But at the very least, the machine, even if it was, a cause of the machine, she had her former memories, right? Even before she became the god. Right? What? Okay. Alright. That was fast. So now, all the friends they made along the way, something like that? Oh. Oh. Dragon Quest? Or is that Final Fantasy? I don't know.
これから盛大に遊ぶみたいだな。でもこんな報告書で通るのかな。
鳴神さん、お荷物が届いてますけど、どこに
本当に来た。
あんなものを持ち込んでどういうつもりですか？
ひなと遊ぶんですよ。
許可できません。ゲームには依存性があり、今のひなちゃんには害悪でしかありません。
やりすぎは良くないと思いますけど、1日1時間ぐらいいいじゃないですか。ひなはゲームが大好きだったんです。
機械がですか？
ひながです。それに大丈夫です。どうせ僕はそんなに長いできませんから。
え？
いいかいひな。これがコントローラー。まずこれを持って。
She got up from bed.
じゃあ前を見て。大きな画面だから大迫力だね。そのコントローラーのスティックで主人公を動かせるんだ。動かしてみてよ。うん。どう？そうだ、いいぞ。いけ。
Prop.
曲がらないと。スティックを横に倒しなよ。壁に向かって突き進んでもそこから先に進めないよ。怒ってない、怒ってないから。
あらあら、怖いお兄さんね。よしよし、怖くない、怖くないよ。外してもらえますか？
はい。
大丈夫。あなたには私が幸せな時間を与えてあげるからね。12年前、一人で娘を
Okay. Now we get Shiba's backstory.
どんなことがあっても、私はこの子と幸せになってみせると誓った。しかし、あまりに珍しい症例だったため、すぐに検査と治療が始まって離れ離れになった。それは長い長い治療で、
Oh.
私の元に帰ってきた時には結局この子に幸せな時間を与えることができなかった。絶望した私を救ってくれたのは研修で訪れた小児科だった。世の中には娘のような子供は数多く存在する。そんな子供を救うことで心に開いた穴は少しずつ塞がっていった。私はこの仕事を一生の仕事と決めた。
Right.
幸せな時間を
Well, it is kind of, sudden and all that. I do feel like it's important to establish Shiba's character as, not someone who's doing bad for Hina, but who genuinely believes that this is
よーし、今日は初めての戦闘
the best idea for her.
公式だからゆっくりボタンを押せばいいだけだよ。お、それじゃなくてボタン右にあるでしょ。それはアイテムボタン。体力満タンなのに回復薬使っちゃった。ごめん、うるさかったよね。やっと仲間が増えるよ。こいつの登場シーンがかっこよくてさ。ムービースキップしちゃった。ごめんごめん。戦闘が楽しいんだもんね。避ける操作だけやたらうまい。レベル1のまま中ボス戦に突入しちゃった。フルボッコだ。
I guess that would be gamer rage.
正しいんだろうか。
今日は何で遊ぶ？お星。じゃあ電気消すわね。ほら、こうやって星を結ぶと翼を伸ばした白鳥に見えるわ。白鳥さんって呼ばれているの。白鳥。そう。そしてデネブ、アルタイル、ベガを結ぶ三角形を夏の大三角形っていうの。夏の角形。
そうか。僕はずっとやらせようとしていた。やってくれるのを待って、それに寄り添う。そうすべきだったんだ。それにもっとやってくれそうなものも探す。我ながら下手くそだけど特徴は掴んでるよね。これは家族と友達の似顔絵カードだよ。これはイザナミさん、これはアシュラ、これはソラ、これは僕で、いやいやいやいや、ほら僕だよ。嫌われてるの。まあじゃあ僕抜きでもいいや。みんなの名前も思い出せるといいね。
消灯時間ですよ。
分かってます。
まだゲームを続ける気ですか？
ええ。
眩しいでしょ。
テレビの明るさを落としますから。
でもカチャカチャと物音。
最近のコントローラーはそんなに音を立たないんですよ。
ひなちゃんが騒ぎ出したら止めますよ。
はい。ひなの代わりにレベルを上げておけば何をしようがゲームオーバーにはならない。
まさか寝てないんですか？
言ったでしょ。僕はそんなに長居できないって。だからひなのためならずっと寝ないでいますよ。
Okay. So he's like, I want to try this now.
ゲームしたい？
Hey, progress.
すごい、一撃で倒したよ。強いねひなは。笑った。ようやくひなが笑ってくれた。好きっすめ。今のひなならどこまでだっていける。
Level 45.
いつまでもこんな時間が続いてくれたらいいのに。もう僕はそれだけで十分だよ。でもみんなが待ってる。一緒に帰ろうね。快進撃だね。快進。
こんな短時間のうちに心を開かせるなんて。この報告書、彼がやってることとまるで違うじゃない。
メール？
Security officer.
まだ時間は残ってるはずなのに、もう少し時間が欲しいんだ。もう少しでヒナの心が開けるんだ。だからお願いだ。
あの子。
Well, alright, let's see. Well now, the cat's out of the bag, and is Youta going to be kicked out? Is he going to lose his chance at recovering Hina? Probably not, right? In fact, I feel like the most logical ending to all of this would be for Shiba and Youta to work together, because even if Hina does manage to sort of regain her memories, right? Regain her memories of Youta and whatnot, and know that, yeah, there is still a little bit of that Hina that they all know and love inside her. You know, obviously she is still not exactly in a good state, right? She is still, having muscle atrophy, having mental atrophy and all that, so you would still need the appropriate facilities and the appropriate personnel to help her go through the rehab process. So honestly, in a most logical sense, after they vent their frustrations with each other or whatnot, I feel like Youta and Shiba should be working together, and both to hand in hand in order to create the most ideal and optimal situation for Hina to make a full recovery, right? But that's just logic talking. They could go the route of a miracle happening and then Hina suddenly returning back to the Hina that we knew before, or something like that. But in any case, at this point, I'm more leaning towards we're gonna have a happy ending to all of this, right? As for the rest of the episode, I mean, I'd hate to sound like a broken record for 3 episodes straight, but once again, I just wasn't really feeling it that much. Probably the most emotional part of this was supposed to be like in the middle with all the other, with all friends and family cheering Youta on, telling him, hey, you gotta bring Hina back, or something like that. But honestly, it just felt so out of blue and so forced, right? And this, once again, ties into what I've been talking about for the last few episodes. Hina never really made a connection with all the other characters during the time we spent with her. Now, that's just an inevitable fact of the series so far, right? We spent a lot of time doing some funny things and all that, but, by and large, the only one who was the center of it all was Youta, and not Hina, right? So, suddenly having all these other characters coming in and saying, hey, we love Hina as well, Gambare, bring her back, and when I really miss her, it just doesn't feel all that real. You guys get what I mean? So, anyways, but like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, so let's leave it at that. I thought they were going to go a little bit more further into the sort of, the sort of helplessness that Youta was feeling there. This was, again, a perfect opportunity to really bring out the darkness within the character, if you will, and really bring out the feelings of despair and hopelessness and all that. But, that lasted for all of, like, what? 20 seconds, 30 seconds, if that, and then immediately we get into a situation where, Youta regains his spirits, regains his confidence, and now he's working his damnedest to help Hina, right? So, again, the transition there is just, I don't know, it's just so forced, I feel. But anyways, I don't really want to have a review that's only, talking about the negative parts. So what are the positive parts of this particular episode, right? I mean, I guess it was nice to see Youta and his determination and all that. I did like the fact they explained Shiba's character, because, like I said, I really feel like she is doing what she feels is the right thing here, right? I don't really hope that people are blaming her or stopping her or saying that, oh, how can you get in the way of Youta and all that, because, for all she knows, and I can totally understand her perspective, Hina is someone who absolutely needs help. It doesn't even matter if, like I said, if Youta is able to sort of get back some of the memories of Hina and whatnot. Even at that point, she is not in a state to be going anywhere without intensive care, right? She's not going to be in a state where you can just bring her back to your own home and then assume that things are going to go okay there. She needs a facility, and she needs trained personnel to be on a standby until she makes until her condition gets a little bit better. She regains some more mental facilities and physical facilities as well, right? So that's why I'm saying that the most logical solution here would be for Shiba and Youta to work together to work something out, right? So that's why, to me right now, the best ending would be, if we are going for a happy ending route, the best ending would be for Hina to finally remember some stuff about Youta and have that genuine smile on her once again, the Hina that we all know and love, and yet for Youta to work out something with Shiba so that he continues to visit Hina, and Hina still tries her best to recover under the care of Shiba and the others, right? So, but in any case, I do like the fact that they made sure to explain Shiba's character a little bit more. Although I'm not quite sure if the way that they did it was the best way. I kind of would have preferred if she just directly told her story to Youta instead of us, being a third party viewer, understanding her story while she was having a monologue, right? I feel like in this case, it would be much better if instead they had a back and forth dialogue about this, Shiba and Youta, and then, this might also weigh a little bit more heavily on Yoda's own perspective and add to his despair and heaviness and all that, and then allow him to make a full turnaround, and I feel like that would also set it up better for him to convince Shiba as well, because then he would know the perspective and standpoint that Shiba's coming from, right? So, that's something that could have been done better, but at least they did it, right? In any case, we are looking at the final episode in next week, which should be around, it's around Christmas, right? I don't know if that was deliberate or not. Probably not, considering the in-universe time isn't close to that anyways. But, well, let's see how exactly this one ends. Shall we? See you guys next week. Bye-bye.